store. There was a Glassman Furniture, we didn't live with him, we lived upstairs on the third floor.
Oh,
Fourth.
still is.
Still is, you'll remember.
Fourth floor.
Fourth
And you-
floor.
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor, right. You were about 3 years old at
Right.
the time. And I remember Ma saying, you got into some problems. He says, you're supposed to be watching him. I'll never forget that. And I got angry. To say, it's not my job to watch him, it's your job to watch him. You were 3 or something, 2 at the time. I was 6, you were 3.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not the parent, you're the parent. Don't tell me to watch, that type of stuff. I remember that. And at that time, so we lived in Stillers and they bought the property.
Still is
in,
up on the fourth floor.
They bought the property in Norfolk Street.
And that's
but
where
that's
we went
before
to
the
school,
Depression.
Wellington Grammar School
Depression
on
in 29 and they bought it in 28. So I was 6 years old when they bought it. We lived in Norfolk Street.
I remember.
341 Norfolk Street.
repeat that?
I'm
We
just
didn't get
saying.
to Norfolk Street until much later.
We lived there for a long time then.
Wait a minute, what time did we get
We had
time?
two properties on.
When did we get to
Wait a minute, I
Norfolk
thought you
Street?
said you don't remember anything.
No, I know.
Well, I
but you
remember when
guys-
you talk about it now, you remember it. You don't talk
Some
about it.
things
you
never
know it.
change,
I
right?
know.
The point is.
So wait, how old were you when you got to Norfolk Street?
Uncle Morris was
You
a
remember?
crook.
Maybe
Well, a first class
I was
crook.
about 3.
So he
Uncle Morris
ran.
had a horse and wagon.
Well, I'm just saying,
That's
he
how
was a
they
con
tell 'em.
artist. Never worked in his life. He's conning people all the time. You probably know him more than I do, because he didn't get involved with me too much.
Who are you talking about? Uncle Morris?
Uncle Morris, he was a crook.
He wasn't a crook. He was
Well,
smarter, that's all.
Well, he's a, well, I don't know what you, oh, look what
He
this
had to
stuff.
be a little smarter
What's
to
this
be
stuff?
a crook.
Anyway,
What?
he sold parts, 2 properties he shouldn't have sold, so, okay. Norfolk Street. There wasn't a Jewish family in that whole area.
What
Now,
street?
I'm just saying, he didn't.
Norfolk.
Norfolk Street, it was
No,
all,
he didn't have a place
just,
on
we're the
Norfolk
only
Street.
Jewish people in
No,
Norfolk
he's
Street.
saying that he sold,
Uncle
he
Morris,
sold the two
Wait a minute.
houses on Norfolk Street.
Uncle Morris sold them to my father?
he took a mortgage from
He took the
Mom
mortgage,
and
he didn't
Pa.
sell it.
He took a mortgage.
Okay.
They got a mortgage and Uncle Morris took a second mortgage.
Who took the first mortgage?
I don't know the bank that got the first
Oh,
mortgage.
okay.
He took the second. Every time Pa says, I don't want to stay in the business with you anymore, he said, I'm going to take the houses away. That's a brother for you, okay? Terrible. I went to work for them when I was 16, and I saw him stealing money, okay? I come up to Pa and he says, this guy's clipping you, because, it's...
He charged him for
So
stealing a
Pa says,
$10
yes.
bill.
Pa says, yes, I know, but what can I do about it? He's got me by the throat. That's a brother for
That's
you.
that's when I went to work with Pa and we opened up Emmons Square.
Well, you went to work for him there. That's at that time. And I was working in a Navy Yard at the
Yeah.
time.
Wait a
The
minute.
point
That's
is,
right, you
I got
opened up-
angry when,
Wait a minute, so wait a minute, if you were at
Morris,
the, wait a minute, if you were at the
stop.
Navy Yard and you were working for your father,
yeah, he worked for Pa.
what were you doing? Because you were only 3 years.
I was only a young kid, so I was still going to school.
Chasing
He
women.
was too young.
Well, my father has all these memories of you having all these
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, but
And
I
we-
went to work for my father, basically, when I got out of the service. Prior to that, I
You
never
worked in a haberdashery
You
store.
worked-
I worked in a
Well,
Well, that's
haberdashery.
right,
You
you
worked
talked
for
about that.
Haberdashery.
That's right.
I worked in a
You worked for-
haberdashery. I worked for
Levies.
a Goran's department store. I used to do the windows with a guy,
They both went bankrupt afterwards.
Right.
You worked for Levy.
He was 3 years younger, so he was working as a haberdasher. He had a good job.
At Levy's, is that where Levy's was the first job?
That was the
In
guy's
the best,
Oh, those guys' names.
right in
Julius
Emmons
Levy.
Square, the best, fanciest.
Next
Haberdashery
to
in the place.
S&S.
Oh,
Right
yeah,
next
he was
door to
too young.
S&S.
Yeah.
It was a haberdashery store.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was nice.
I'm just saying.
And then I
And-
worked for
and,
dressing windows.
And before
for a
that,
big
he had,
department store.
for far
love
as
that.
work,
It was good, it was nice work.
he worked in a bakery.
I worked for
For the back of the house was a big bakery.
Yeah.
He worked there,
At 12.
and I
12
worked.
years old I was when I
He
started.
had a paper route before that, and then he quit,
He said he gave you the paper route.
and I took the paper
Right,
route.
right.
See, that's
Wait a minute,
why
did you pay him for that paper route?
I took the
Bullshit.
paper route. So, basically, I don't know what he did for work, after the, after he worked for
What are
the,
you talking
then
about?
he
He
went to
worked
work for
Morris,
a bakery.
he worked for
a
Puritan
Jewish
Bake.
bakery.
Jesus, you
Puritan.
can't stop him from
Wow.
talking.
Let somebody else do some talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's this?
He worked
Yeah,
for-
eat.
I don't know what
Benedict
kind of food
Morris.
that is.
You-
Can
you
tell me
probably-
what that is?
Eat.
You probably won't like it.
I don't know what it is.
Try it.
Try it.
Can you tell me what that's,
Yes, it's a little
can you tell me what,
sandwich
what's the food in there?
with
There's no food in it.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Tuna fish?
some
Something
of them
in here.
have tuna
Do you
and some
eat
of them
tuna
have
fish?
lox and
I
and
don't know
cream
what, I
cheese.
can't hear.
What is
Lox
it?
and cream cheese.
Lox and cream
Salmon.
cheese.
Salmon.
Salmon?
Smoked salmon.
Right.
Good salmon?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good
If
salmon.
you don't like it, I'll
I'm a
eat it.
nutrition, I'm into good food. so I
It
have
is
to ask
good.
for- Because you got good salmon.
But they have plates
Yeah.
for you, Mars.
And you
It's
get,
good.
and you got bad salmon.
No, that's good.
That's
That's
not
We'll
Lox.
nice.
see. We'll
That's
see.
good.
I wouldn't,
Some of
I
them
wouldn't, I wouldn't take a bite out of that.
Oh, you got
Some of them-
tuna.
You got a tuna
You
one.
got
Some of
tuna,
them,
even better.
Right.
You want tuna?
some of them are tuna and some
Terrible
of them is
troublemaker.
lox
Be
and cream
careful.
cheese.
This is
Uh-oh.
what I want.
Uh-oh,
No,
put
put
it
it
back.
back.
Nobody saw it.
This one here.
I saw that.
This is good.
Your father went to work
Yeah,
for.
but you don't know if that's fresh or not.
This is good
Is
salmon.
that the one behind the?
That is
Yeah.
very good
This is
salmon.
Lux
Must have
and
been about
cream cheese.
12. He was
13
12, so
years.
you were 9.
Yes,
Yeah.
You
That's
better,
the
you better
best.
hold,
No, you were right.
better
You
hold
were
on
8.
because you don't want
So
to
you're
drip.
4-year difference between you.
but he worked
Okay.
there. How long did you work at Puritan, Dave?
I worked at Puritan until I was about 16, 17.
Yeah.
2 years, I think.
Huh?
There were two brothers that owned it. Nice guys.
I
He
at
worked there for a
Puritan
long
till-
while. Then he went to work for
Thanks.
a bakery in Dorchester.
Yeah,
A big
it's all about
bakery in
that.
Dorchester.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right.
He worked for a big bakery in Dorchester for a long
Anybody
while.
want some
Is
water
that
or?
Kazanov's?
Kazanov's, right, right,
Was it Casanov's? I remember that bakery.
Yeah,
It was in South Boston?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny,
And he
what do you
worked
want?
there
to-
for-
I know, I'm
He
set
worked
right
there
now.
for quite
Actually, I have a
while.
little fruit. I guess I'll get a little fruit.
Yeah, what'd you do with the,
And,
oh, here's the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Then the
here,
war
here's this
started.
on here.
Okay.
Then the war started, Kenny,
Yep.
and he had to
No, it's
do
not
the
good.
right thing. He went to welding school,
Right. Yeah.
and
You get something
everything
else.
was status quo until he got a flash in his
I
eyes.
worked for a laundryman delivering and picking up laundry. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
How old were you when Bubby came here?
What?
You were 1. No. Do you remember how old were you?
He was born.
Do you remember being? Do you remember coming here? No, he was too young.
He was only 1 year old.
Oh, 1 year old when you came here.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a year
For
old.
a year.
Yeah.
He was
1 year
actually born
in,
in Poland.
in Poland. Yeah.
So he must have been, Morris
Here, I'll
was-
get that. There.
Morris Ma was pregnant with Morris.
So when did you get your citizenship papers?
Yeah, how did you,
You- when did you become a citizen?
When Pa got,
Partisan citizenship.
when Pa got his citizenship.
When Pa got into this country, 5 years later, he became a citizen.
Right,
And I became a citizen under his
on his
papers.
papers.
And I just found those papers the other
You
day.
did?
We were
Really?
going through stuff,
Really?
and it says Pa's citizenship right on the envelope.
Huh. And then Maya didn't get her citizenship, for 10 years after that. She just didn't want, she didn't go to school. When she finally decided to go to school and get the English language,
She was
she
able.
got her citizenship.
Now your grandmother lived with you, right?
Well,
Your grandmother was living with you
oh
in
yeah,
Norfolk
my
Street.
grandmother, she was married a second time, and he used to teach us Hebrew.
But she lived in Norfolk Street, right?
He didn't do much work, he sold shoelaces.
There was a time where she was ill,
Yeah,
Bobby. And I say Bobby. but
yeah,
my
you're
mother's-
Bobby.
And naturally, being the youngest of the whole crew,
And then she came
everybody tended to push to her,
Yeah,
okay? And she took
to,
her
she came
in.
to live with us.
She lived with us. She wasn't
Do you remember,
exactly.
you weren't around though, right?
Huh?
You were, Milton wasn't even around yet.
No.
No.
No, I remember her.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I got some
They,
coffee.
Sweetheart, can you get me
she
a
used to
seltzer,
live in,
Want some water?
please?
she used to live in like a border afterwards, a border in people's houses.
Yeah, that was
This
later.
is,
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
after-
it's right.
afterwards, that's what
Yeah.
she lived in this house or that house, you know.
Yeah.
all right, I'm just gonna, I wanna check to make sure this is recording, and
Okay.
so I'm gonna put it on
Who's
stop for a
talking
second.
to me? You are.